upgrade, and the restroom looks fancier and more techy.
At this time, the conductor will be coming through to inspect and scan your e-tickets. Passing between cars, and use caution in the desert.
I'm just waiting here at the train station or Union Station since my flight's not gonna be until 12:30 in the morning tomorrow. The reason why I went to Apple is because my in-law and my niece made a last-minute decision of letting me buy their phones because it's expensive back in the Philippines. So right now I'm walking to this ramen restaurant that I want to try. So yeah. Hey everyone, Present Claire here, and if you're wondering why I'm making this video right now, that's because I wanted to talk about the travel requirements needed going to the Philippines. And in case you're wondering why I didn't include this one in between my videos for this vlog, that's because I wanted to conserve my energy on the travel alone, because basically I had to wake up super duper early for me to be able to ride a train to Chicago, and then I had to wait like almost 12 hours. No, it's more than 12 hours. Like I had to wait more than 12 hours before my flight to Taipei, and then in Taipei I had to wait 2 hours before my flight to the Philippines. Just imagine how long the entire waiting was, or the entire travel was. And then secondly, it's super duper awkward talking to myself in front of a camera while people are passing by. Like, I'm just not comfortable in that situation yet, but I do hope in the future I'll be. Okay, so before I proceed with the travel requirements, I would like to share with you guys the total amount that I paid for my round trip ticket to the Philippines. So I paid a total of 1,065 USD, which is really expensive if you ask me, but I think the month of April, May is the peak season going to the Philippines because it's summertime. It's the perfect time for you to go to the beach because it's mostly sunny. I think people are grabbing that time to go home. So I can actually say that it's the best deal for me. It's the cheapest that I found, and well, I didn't want to wait a bit longer because I'm pretty sure it'll get more expensive. So I booked my ticket 5 months before my departure date. So now I'm gonna talk about the travel requirements needed going to the Philippines. So in my case, I'm a green card holder. I didn't need to have any additional requirements as you should if you're an H-1B visa holder or student visa holder, which I'm not really familiar with the papers needed. So I'm not gonna discuss further on that because I didn't want to spread false information about it. So in my case, the things I prepared were my green card, my passport, obviously, my vaccination card, which isn't really mandatory, but I'll talk about that later, and the e-travel QR code, which you can do so online. So I'm gonna talk about the vaccination card first. So the reason why I mentioned that it's not mandatory is because they won't be asking for the physical copy of it anymore. I'm not sure about the past years, but for now they're not gonna ask that one, but I highly suggest that you bring your vaccination card because you'll be needing it for your e-travel registration. So now I'm gonna move forward to the e-travel registration. I'm playing with my fingers though. For the e-travel registration, I'm gonna put the link somewhere on this video, down, up, I don't know. So 72 hours before your flight, you need to register to the website. In my case, I did that one 24 hours before, so I won't lose track of the time, because if you do it exactly 72 hours, you won't know if it's past 72 hours or not. Who knows? So it's best if you do it 48 to 24 hours before. That's the best time frame for me. Moving on, for e-travel, they're just gonna ask for your personal details like your name, your birthday, and they're gonna ask for your passport details like the passport number, expiry of your passport, where you had your passport issued, just the basic details. This is where the vaccination card comes in. They're gonna ask for your vaccination details. So on the drop down menu, they're gonna ask for the type of vaccine you got, and also they're gonna ask for the date when you had your first dose and your second dose. If you didn't get your vaccination, they're gonna require you to have a COVID antigen result done within 24 hours before your departure date. It's best if you check online because I think there are also other remarks there aside from doing the COVID antigen testing. Like I said, just check the website for you to have a better detail on that scenario. If you're vaccinated, you're good. You just have to fill out your COVID vaccine details and you're good to go. In case you forgot to do this one, you can actually do this at the airport. In Mactan, they've got tons of computers ready for travelers who hasn't done the e-travel registration. The thing is, if there are several passengers coming in, it'll take time for you to actually start registering. You have to line up, and the register itself is easy. It'll only take 10 minutes, more or less. The thought of lining up takes time, and then once you're done with that, you have to line up to immigration again, which will take 30 minutes, 40 minutes of your time. Who knows? I can't really tell how long it'll take, but it's best if you just prepare your e-travel QR code ready, or you're gonna prepare it in advance for you to easily pass through the other passengers who didn't have their e-travel ready. Basically, that's it for the requirements. It's not hard, it's easy and hassle-free, so just prepare everything and you're good to go. Alright, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Toodles!